Hello and welcome. In this video, we have chosen to analyze the bilingualism of the popular actress, Sofia Vergara.
Hi, I'm Sofia Vergara.
Number 1. Sofia's background.
For starters, Sofia grew up in Colombia where she attended a private English-Spanish bilingual Catholic school. She then emigrated to the United States to further bloom her career. At this point in her life, Sofia had already improvised in acquiring English as her second language, as she had already exited the critical period of acquiring a second language, which is 9 to 12 years old. At this point in her life, she got to use the English language more frequently as she was constantly surrounded by native speakers. Sofia's thick Colombian accent.
Then she's the policeman, and she needs to.
It's very apparent when it comes to her speaking in English, but that does not take away from her ability to speak English fluently.
Exactly, and he wants to show them to the world.
Number 2. From the video, we can analyze that Sofia is prone to both bilingualism and code switching. Bilingualism because she is able to understand and communicate using the English language despite it being her second language. Next is code switching. Code switching because in the interview video, she switches from English to Spanish for a moment to joke around about the talk show host who assumed Sofia's English speaking abilities. So actually, being bilingual helps Sofia to carry out code switching at times or when she needs to.
I love you.
Don't be creepy.
Number 3. Bilingualism and code switching from the video. It is very evident that Sofia is bilingual given her Colombian accent when speaking English. Sofia also tends to code switch during her television appearances.
Things chefs have prepared on the show. This is the tastiest item I have ever had.
Colombian.
And in the videos we've analyzed, we saw 2 instances. The first one being on a talk show guest appearance where she spoke a phrase in Spanish as a reply and to discuss the topic of English comprehension. She also code switched to persuade the audience and make known to them the incorrect assumption of the host about Sofia's English comprehension.
Which was a hilarious movie, but I know you did it with like Snoop Dogg, Method Man, right, DL?
I didn't do it with them. I was in a movie with them.
You're
you think
very
because of my
funny.
English, I'm not gonna catch what you're trying to say.
The next instance of code switching from Sofia is when she switched her Colombian accent to a stereotypical American country accent.
It's so much fun to be on the Ellen Show. It's so exciting to be here.
It's so much fun to be on the Ellen Show. It's so exciting to be here.
This code switching was to participate in a topic discussion among the guest and host. Sofia has proven yet again that her Colombian accent does not deter her ability to speak and comprehend English. Her grasp of her second language, which is English, is almost at a native-like state. Her appearances prove her English acquisition is well above the beginner level.
Yes.
Number 4. 5 theories for second language acquisition from a young age.
5 theories important for one second language acquisition from a young age would be acquisition learning hypothesis, input hypothesis, effective filter hypothesis, monitor hypothesis, and natural order hypothesis. The acquisition learning hypothesis theory focuses on meaningful engagement in the target language, usually known as natural communication, where speaker emphasizes on communicative act rather than words. It is demonstrated in Sofia's natural conversation with the opposite speaker, where she focuses on her communicative act than the way she says a word, are demonstrated perfectly at around 7 minutes and 20 seconds into the video. According to the monitor hypothesis notion, Sofia is an underuser. Sofia speaks with spontaneous mastery of the language rather than her conscious understanding.
I grew up in Barranquilla, Colombia, in a very traditional Catholic home.
Besides, Sofia's acquisition of the second language, to the natural order hypothesis argues the focus on communication rather than language learning, a way of Sofia's English language demonstration.
Okay, so to conclude, as can be seen from Sofia's video, she is a bilingual individual who is fluent in both her native and second languages. Despite being of Colombian descent and speaking with a Spanish accent, she was able to confidently learn and use the English language. She swaps codes as necessary, such as to remind the talk show presenter of her location and make a joke about her English skills. Sofia also makes a joke and informs the audience about environmental issues by switching codes. To sum up, Sofia Vergara is a superb example of how to use second language acquisition in an exceptional manner.
Yes.
That's all for the video. Thank you for watching. Stay safe.